All right, so now, while we're sitting here setting up for our next video cast, we just got back from the 50501 protest in Kingman.
I'm still all hyper.
Yeah, I got my adrenaline's like, I'm up there.
I feel like I worked out and shit.
Yeah. You know what I noticed? Because there was counter protesters and they were approaching us. And, you know, I saw you starting to yell back at them and this big burly guy was coming in. And I realized Snow is like a honey badger. You arched yourself down, and you're just like, no.
And I don't care. Honey badger don't care.
Yeah, you can see the video. It's on our Facebook if you're curious about the video. But then the guy got like right in my face, and I'm just like, oh my God, he's gonna hit me.
He thought. He was like, he's one of those guys that's like using his size because he was like, he was big and round and tall.
Yeah.
And I mean, like large. He's a large person. So yeah, he thought that he could like go around intimidating because he did it to another male protester too.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing he really did to me was like scream at me. But I'm like, oh, I got you beat, buddy. I'm pretty fucking loud. You will hear everything that I have to say.
As he was, yeah. We'll have to maybe cut the audio of that and like insert it in here on some point of this podcast, do a little editing. But yeah, I mean that was fucking crazy. I mean, I would say it wasn't as big as a couple weeks ago. It was, you know, probably 70 some odd people overall.
Well, they had said that as far as like the protests, I think at the locomotive park, that it was like one of the bigger ones.
Oh, I mean that's good.
Like, yeah.
And we were just commenting, you know, Robert and I were commenting like 5 minutes before that. It's like, this is just not as fun without counter protesters.
Spoke too soon.
Well, I was saying that the whole time too. I'm like, they didn't show up. Yeah. I'm like, where are the counter protesters? They didn't want to come to this one?
Yeah. And even the police showed up this time.
That's why I felt like it was successful. It's successful when the cops get there. You know right. That we somehow got our points across.
Right, yeah. You know, maybe they'll have to make a police report out there a little bit. But I do have the video, and I'm going to be sharing that. Hopefully we get this to go viral somehow. But yeah, another successful, you know, in Kingman doing this shit.
For Kingman, it's a success.
For Kingman,
it's a success if, like, even if 5 people showed up, because we live in Paul Gosar's district. That is our representative. So we are the reddest part of Arizona. We are the reddest county in Arizona. So if even 5 people only show up, it's a success because we are far outnumbered here.
Right. Speaking of that, how far away is your sign right now from us? Where is it?
Right over there on the couch.
Okay, go grab that.
Okay.
We're going to show this on camera so people can see a certain thing. And if anybody feels so inclined to reach Paul Gosar, we will have a way to do that. Okay. Yeah, here comes Snow with her sign. And if you want to know what Snow looks like in the wild, this is what she looks like. Call Gosar. Well, she's not going to see it, but
wait, hold on.
But we'll scheme cap. Go
I'm
back.
having a problem.
There you go. Call Gosar. Tell them your hands off your Social Security. It's your money. Don't let them steal it. And the phone number to reach Paul Gosar, if you're listening to this on audio, 202-224-3121. Reach out to your representative and let them know how you feel. Okay? And Paul, you are invited to come on this podcast too, you know.
Oh, and just a heads up, this is the other side of the sign.
Oh, yeah.
Don't stay silent.
The greatest friend of a dictator is self-censorship. Again, this is just
Speak up.
audio only. This is what Snow was carrying. And we had to kind of move the protest down because they were selling Easter baskets for to raise funds for autism awareness, and this is why we wanted to hop on and do a quick one here. Because what RFK Jr. came out and said in his press conference this week about how autistic people cannot be functioning people in society, they won't pay taxes, they won't date, is extremely fucking bullshit, and we will not fucking put up with this shit.
The biggest I mean, all the insults towards folks with autism, but the part about him saying, going on and on about how they'll never pay taxes, they don't pay taxes, they'll never pay taxes. So I'm confused because billionaires don't want to pay taxes. So is paying taxes a good thing? And why aren't we encouraging billionaires to pay their fair share then?
Right.
I had a major
exactly.
problem with him going off and saying that. I'm like, the billionaires get away with only paying 3% of their income in taxes, whereas a person like me, I'm paying like 35% of my income in taxes. Why?
Right. Well, and what you're implying there is autistic people aren't going to be functioning people in society, so they will just sit there and collect a bit disability, welfare, food stamps, or whatever. Live in their parents' basement is what he was assuming, by making that statement. And it's kind of funny because,
there's a lot of autistic people.
There's a lot of autistic
taxes.
people. There's a lot of really,
they have jobs.
Yeah, there's a really good functioning people in society who have autism. You can even be the president of the United States with autism.
President
Elon
Musk.
Yeah, right there. President Musk. If he does not have autism, I apologize, Elon, if you do. I'm not ragging on you. Hey, good for you. Good for you. Good for being the best that you can be. And
you need to pay taxes.
Yeah, you need to pay taxes.
Okay.
Just like RFK Jr. said, you can't
be
have
a good
ways.
tax-paying American.
But I know as a father of autistic kids, it is truly insulting that he said that.
Mm-hmm.
And
didn't he go on about saying that they will never be in relationships and stuff too? And I'm like, there's literally the love on the spectrum stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, they'll never date. They'll never have what? Do you not pay attention? It always pops up in the Netflix thing. They're
just, I don't know, just tone deaf, and autism is not a disability on it. In fact, I think in a way, autistic people are far more gifted than anyone else on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like they have superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, screw you, RFK Jr., and that was kind of the point of this podcast. And
and don't forget, he claims that he's going to have the reasoning for autism, right? What causes autism by September or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's going to find the cure by September.
And what causes it? And what do you suppose that they're just going to say that the cause of it is vaccines so they can get more people to quit?
Oh, probably.
Vaccinating. Because he's so anti-vax. He's claiming this statement. That's my worry. He's just putting this statement out there so they can, go ahead and get more people on board with what he wants. And he hates vaccines.
Yeah, who knows, or what's he going to bring in on the lunatic left-wing media? But I thought the lunatic left-wing media made us pedophiles, not autistic. Yeah.
It's whatever the Fox News heads tell them is what they're going to parrot.
We'll end this on a message to the haters, the counter protesters and stuff like that. Come up with a better insult than pedophilia.
I think you should come up with something at least different, because it really makes you, when you guys scream that every single time, like, you clearly think about this day in and day out. The only thing I can come up with is that you're the ones actually doing it and you're projecting.
The only time I think about pedophilia is when I see something about the Catholic Church. I mean, just maybe it's just me. Yeah, I'm not obsessed about pedophilia. And these were, to be fair, these were totally different protesters from that. Well, they weren't even protesters. They were just there to watch a car show, I believe. And they got so angry that how dare they insult our king, you know? But that,
how dare they use their First Amendment rights to speak out against the king?
Yeah, but there's something very telling. If you have pedophilia on your mind 24/7, maybe you should look in the mirror as to why you're obsessed about that. Just food for thought.
Are they voicing like their deepest, darkest desires? I mean, that's how I'm looking at them, though. It's like, dude, when you say stuff like that, you make me think that you're a creepy weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Can't get inside these people's brains. So anyway, this is a short one. We've got a very special episode that we're going to put out next, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.